there, Real fans. The King of Elite Runners, Elite Godson, is back for my part 5 of the developer commentary of my game build creation. This is the boss level of level 1 areas. This is the Clock Tower. Let's begin. The first boss battle, the Clock Tower, is your actual first main additional boss. And I know you guys are going to say this in actual gameplay of the actual Epic Mickey and whatnot, and also the Epic Mickey veterans that did play this game in the original Wii version and whatnot, where they think the mechanical arm in the starting level of your tutorial thing, it is an actual boss, but to me, personally, I recommend is the Clock Tower as the very first boss in the actual game itself. So just FYI on that one, but I know there'll be a whole lot of folks saying like, oh, but the King of Elite Runners, it's actually the mechanical arm that's the actual, is the first boss and whatnot. That's more like a little tutorial whatnot, but for this one, it's an actual first level boss in this one, so just a FYI. But anyways, the Clock Tower. I did make some arrangements from this build. The previous build I did was an actual like zombie villager mob to fight against, or have him stay where he's at, and do some parkour to get 2 specific ingredients to cure the Clock Tower itself. Unfortunately, I had to remove the entire build itself altogether and remake it to be more suitable for the actual boss fight. The actual remake I did, where you can see right here on screen, was outstanding and amazing. When you enter into the boss fight itself, you'll have 2 options of either demolish the Clock Tower's arms, or cure his arms and face to become happy and calm. I did remake the boss itself, where it's an actual structure that is the form of a zombie villager. The boss fight I did have to redo was a paint path for you to choose. For the paint path itself, previously, for like I said, for the 2 ingredients, is on one side for the parkour thing. This is the old, this is like the old building structure I made, where you have one side is the golden apple, and the other side is the splash potion of weakness. But for this one, I did have to do a change up for this one, for this newer version I made. For the boss fight I redid, now has a path for you to choose. You can choose from the wrong path. If you choose the wrong path for this one, you get a pickaxe that will make you break the Clock Tower's arms. When you demolish the arms, the face of the Clock Tower is removed. For the actual pickaxe itself, you will be given an iron pickaxe that has specific blocks you have to break. And then after that, once you ruin his hands, there will be a little core on the inside of the Clock Tower's arms after you demolish the hands first. And if you demolish both of those cores, the entire face is gone from the actual Clock Tower itself. If you do the good path, though, you have a quick time event where you have to throw a weapon. The thrown weapon will be a trident at the light indicator, and you'll probably see it on the bottom left hand of the screen where the button is with the redstone lamps. If you throw the trident at one of those buttons, you have to hurry quick and get to the other one in time. Both of those arms will be cured, and you had to go into the middle center, right behind where it is, step on that pressure plate, and the zombie villager's head, aka Clock Tower, will be into a happy mood. So, if you want to do the good path, you'll be given a trident. You have to aim directly at those indicators to get both of those arms cured, and hurry quick to the pressure plate right behind in the middle of the center to cure the Clock Tower's face to be all happy, and then you complete the actual journey. And I know in the actual gameplay as well too, there is an actual a tiny little door where the Clock Tower's body is at that would gain access to the next level. I did a little bit of change to that as well too, and now you'll see on the right hand side where there's a whole bunch of bedrock gate around that with netherite blocks on it. I can't speak right because it's hard for me to understand what I'm saying. Around that gate is the area to the next level, which is Mean Street. Now, do be aware, I'm not going to do commentary on all, like, the lobby levels, like Main Street, Oztown, Ventureland, Bog Easy, because it's a whole lot of, like, simple, like, journey quests and side quests you can do, in particular. And in case you're wondering about the Clock Tower's attacks and whatnot, there is actually specific things I did. For the actual test run I did, the first one I did was anvils, and that would just instantly hurt the player and just be like gone immediately, and you had to like restart again. I did a little bit change up with that, and my beta tester told me an idea to do dripstone instead, like following dripstone, and that was like the perfect idea I did, and you'll take like numerous hits. So following dripstone was the best idea, but with the actual like anvils, like it would just be like insta kill. I decided to just remove that idea anyway. But for this one right here, I had a huge issue when doing test run with this, including also the beta testers as well too, was the respawn mechanic, which is when a player is gone and you have to redo the fight again, they respawn and have to try again from the boss's appearance. The other bosses will also be applied to this as well too. The respawn was the most annoying one of all because I had to do a simple check of every single command block detection and see if the respawn would work properly. The boss respawns mechanic took me approximately 3 days, meaning this one right here, for example, to get perfectly correct. And I'm still determined the exact amount it took me to get this right. Once you defeat the boss of the clock tower, you can head into the main lobby area and do some quest fetching, which is like I said previously as well too. And one final thing I like to point out is that for your guardians, which I believe I said in your little tutorial session in my developer commentary part 2, where you have your guardians as your Heart of the Sea, which are your helpful companions, and also the slime ball as well too. Your slime ball is your attacker, where you have to drop the actual slime ball itself, and the enemies will give a wither effect. And I believe something else as well too, which I'm not sure what it is. And for your Heart of the Sea, you'll get strength and resistance. For those guardians right there, I just completely remove them because there's not much you can do anything in particular, because there's like no type of like little enemies to like help you like face off against. It's just only the bosses themselves you have to like try your best and do without them. And anyways, that will conclude level 1-boss of level 1 areas. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for level 2 areas, and hopefully it'll probably be in the morning anyway, but since like I said, for me it's like 12:30 around my time, so probably maybe around like in the morning, like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning and whatnot. I'm only making estimates and whatnot, so hopefully we'll be doing some developer commentary for my level 2 areas. And hopefully this will be a lot more better for level 1 areas. And don't worry, these other levels are really amazing, and I'll tell you guys all about it as well too. Anyways, that will conclude level 1 areas with this boss battle right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, Lightning Strike.